if the kids are all right is what initially drew you to Stu, was there any trepidation about working with a first-time director, as someone who has been in a bunch of different movies? Or?
There's always in the back of your mind is, oh wow, are they going to be able to do what they need to do? But at the same time, there's something exhilarating about working with a first-time director because they still have so much to prove, right? And Stu just hit it out of the park, and I think that he was so confident in his approach to the material that it showed, and it allowed him to just be there for the actors and work with us in a way that I thought was very helpful and very respectful with regard to the process.
Right. Now this movie premiered at the Toronto Film Festival last year. It's now in theaters. You've got how many different projects in the air right now?
I've got a couple. Right now I'm shooting a hysterical comedy with Kevin Hart called The Wedding Ringer. It's just really, really unbelievably funny. And I just wrapped the infamous Zach Braff Kickstarter movie, in which I was here, which I'm so immensely proud of. I think Zach is such an unbelievable director. I mean, Garden State is one of my favorite indies ever, and I think that this movie shares a significant amount of DNA with that one.
Right.
And it's about self-exploration. It's about self-realization. And I'm really excited about that. And then I've got a Disney animated movie coming out called Frozen this November, which I just screened, and I literally sat there crying like a little baby. It's so moving, it's so beautiful, it's so wonderful. I'm so excited.
Yeah, the few clips I saw from it at the D23 Expo earlier this year were really good. I think you were there. Were you
there?
I
was there.
Yeah,
I was there.
And then we just had Michael Schamberg and Stacey Scher, the producers of...
Wish I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At our conference in September. Have you ever used crowdfunding to fund one of your projects? I mean, I know you have a hilarious web series from a couple years.
No, we talked about doing it with the second season of Gigi, and then we actually got all the funding we needed for it without it. But I think it's an amazing resource. I think it's great to get investors as fans from the ground up being a part of the process.
Right.
And I think that it makes me laugh, the kind of lashback that some of these projects get, because it's like, oh, how dare Zach Braff have fans who are willing to spend their own money to support his project.
When they are not known as forcing them.
Nobody's putting a gun to these people's heads. They genuinely want to participate in the making of the movie. So I think people just bring their own baggage and their own nonsense to it, and I think it's an unnecessary reaction to something that I think is actually really novel and great.
Well, and most of those platforms like Kickstarter have said that when you have one of those projects that draws $4 or $5 million, some of the people who contribute to that then contribute to other projects that they never would have known about to begin with.
That's exactly right.
Thanks for joining us for the latest episode of Drinking with the Stars. Josh, thanks for coming by. Sayers Club, thanks for having us.
Cheers.